Selling is often seen as an art, a craft honed over years of experience and countless interactions. But at its core, selling is about understanding people, their hopes, fears, desires, and motivations. To sell anything to anyone, you must first master the foundational principles that govern human behavior, communication, and trust. Let's take a journey into the secrets that will empower you to connect with anyone, identify what truly matters to them, and guide them towards making a decision that feels right for them and beneficial for you. It all begins with the right mindset. Before uttering a single word or devising a strategy, the most successful salespeople cultivate a mindset rooted in curiosity and service. They view every conversation as an opportunity to help, not to simply close a deal. This attitude shines through in every interaction, making prospects feel seen, heard, and valued. When you approach selling with genuine intent to solve a problem or fulfill a need, your authenticity will cut through skepticism and resistance. The first secret is the art of listening. While many assume that sales is about talking, about presenting, persuading, and pitching, the truth is, the best salespeople are exceptional listeners. They ask open-ended questions and then truly pay attention to the answers. They listen not just to the words spoken, but also to the emotions behind them, picking up on subtle cues and underlying concerns. By focusing on truly understanding the other person, you build rapport and trust, two elements that are absolutely critical in making the sale. Building rapport is the next secret. People do business with those they like and trust. Rapport is not about flattery or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about finding common ground, mirroring body language, and expressing genuine interest in the other person's life and situation. When someone feels a natural connection with you, their defenses lower. They become more open to your ideas and suggestions. Rapport paves the way for honest communication and ultimately for agreement. Once you've built a foundation of trust, the next step is to uncover needs. People rarely buy products or services for the features alone. They buy solutions to their problems or pathways to their desires. To sell anything to anyone, you must identify what truly matters to them. Ask probing questions. What challenges are they facing? What goals are they striving towards? What keeps them up at night? As you listen, you'll begin to see the gaps between where they are now and where they want to be. Your job is to fill that gap. Here's where the secret of framing comes into play. How you present your offer makes all the difference. Rather than rattling off a list of features, connect the dots between your product or service and their specific needs. Instead of saying, "This software has 20 advanced features," say, "This tool will save you 2 hours every day," giving you more time to focus on growing your business. People buy benefits, not features. They want to know what's in it for them. Paint a vivid picture of their life after they say yes to what you're offering. Another secret is to handle objections gracefully. Objections are not rejections. They are signals that the other person cares enough to consider your offer but needs more information or reassurance. Instead of getting defensive or discouraged, welcome objections as an opportunity to deepen the conversation. Ask clarifying questions to understand the real concern. Is it about price, timing, trust, or something else? Address objections with empathy, provide relevant information, and above all, never pressure or rush the person. When you treat objections as part of the process, you turn them into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Social proof is a powerful lever in the psychology of selling. Most people are influenced by the actions and experiences of others. Share stories, testimonials, or case studies that demonstrate how your product or service has helped people like them. When prospects see that others have achieved positive results, their confidence in your offer increases. Social proof reassures them that they're making a wise decision. Scarcity and urgency are also potent secrets in the salesperson's toolkit. When something is perceived as scarce or available for a limited time, its value increases in the eyes of the buyer. However, this principle must be used ethically. If there truly is a limited supply or a deadline, communicate it clearly. Don't fabricate urgency or scarcity. Doing so erodes trust. But when you can honestly convey that an offer won't last forever, you provide the nudge some people need to take action. The secret of storytelling cannot be overstated. Humans are wired for stories. They help us make sense of the world and connect with others on an emotional level. When you weave stories into your sales conversations, you engage the listener's imagination and emotions. Share stories about how others have faced similar challenges and found solutions through your offering. A well-told story can illustrate benefits, overcome objections, and make your message memorable. Confidence is another crucial ingredient. People are drawn to those who believe deeply in what they're offering. Confidence is contagious. It reassures prospects that they're in good hands. But confidence should never cross into arrogance. The most compelling salespeople balance confidence with humility, always open to feedback and willing to admit when their solution isn't the right fit. Transparency builds trust. Be upfront about what your product or service can and cannot do. If there are limitations or potential downsides, don't hide them. Instead, explain honestly and help the prospect weigh the pros and cons. When you're transparent, you demonstrate integrity. And integrity is the foundation of long-term relationships and repeat business. Personalization is a powerful secret in today's world. Gone are the days when generic pitches worked. People expect to be treated as individuals, not as just another number. Tailor your message, your offer, and your approach to each person. Reference their unique needs, circumstances, and preferences. The more personalized your interaction, the more valued your prospect will feel, and the more likely they are to say yes. Follow-up is where many sales are won or lost. Most people don't buy on the first interaction. It's the thoughtful, timely follow-up that keeps you top of mind and demonstrates your commitment to helping. Follow up not with pressure, but with value. Additional information, answers to lingering questions, or simply a check-in to see how they're doing. Persistence, when coupled with patience and respect, is a hallmark of top sales professionals. It's important to remember that selling is not about tricking or manipulating people. Ethical selling is about helping people make decisions that are in their best interest. The most successful salespeople are those who focus on building long-term relationships, not just making quick transactions. When you approach every interaction with the intent to serve, your reputation and results will soar. Another often overlooked secret is the power of belief. If you don't believe in what you're selling, it will be nearly impossible to convince others. Passion and conviction are palpable. They come through in your voice, your body language, and your words. Before you can sell anything to anyone, make sure you truly believe in the value of what you offer. Adaptability is key. Every person is different. What works for one may not work for another. The best salespeople are chameleons, able to adjust their style, tone, and approach to suit the person in front of them. Pay attention to cues. Is the prospect analytical and detail-oriented? Focus on data and evidence. Are they more emotional or big picture? Emphasize stories and outcomes. The ability to read people and adapt accordingly is a secret weapon. Lastly, always leave people better than you found them. Even if a sale is not made, ensure that every interaction is positive and respectful. This leaves the door open for future opportunities and referrals. People remember how you made them feel, often more than what you said. To summarize, selling anything to anyone is about much more than techniques or scripts. It's about understanding people, building genuine relationships, and offering real value. Listen deeply, build rapport, uncover needs, frame benefits, handle objections with empathy, leverage social proof, use scarcity ethically, tell compelling stories, exude confidence, be transparent, personalize your approach, follow up thoughtfully, believe in your offer, adapt to each individual, and always act with integrity. These are the real threats to selling anything to anyone. Master them, and you'll find that sales is not just a transaction, it's a transformative experience for both you and those you serve. When done right, selling becomes less about persuasion and more about partnership. It's about helping people make decisions that improve their lives, build their businesses, or solve their problems. And in the process, you'll not only achieve your own goals, but also make a genuine impact on the world around you.